Hello, I'm Carlene Holtz. I live in South Russell Village and I've been part of Westwoods for 21 plus years doing workshops and creative activities here. And this is my piece, Dragonflyte. This piece literally took years, not because it took that much time to make, more of the creative mental space it took. I did a show here, a tree series, and it was all raised like a relief. There's rope underneath this. So this was part of like the series of the trees and I never finished for the show. So then when What's the Buzz came up, I was like, oh, perfect. So originally I did this modeling paste in the background. It was gonna be a dragonfly hovering over lily pads. And then, I didn't like that. So, and it was pink and I'm not a big pink person. So then I glazed over that. The body of the dragonfly underneath this is like paper rope that I coiled, and it actually was pretty cool just seeing that. And then I had these lines, you can see where the lines of the rope were. Then I Mod Podged the paper over it. And then with the newspaper, I actually cut the newspaper in, geometric patterns and shapes, and then just kind of outlined the shape of the newspaper. The hardest part was covering it with newspaper and not having anything super negative that somebody could read. I had it on an easel sitting in my studio, just sitting there. So then I looked at it, it's like, oh, it needs bubbles. So then I put bubbles, and those bubbles sat there for a bit. Then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make the bubbles mandalas. And then I started the mandalas, and then that's how the beads started. You can see like some of them are just kind of melting off. And I was like, you know what? I want it to be organic. I didn't want to sit there and, strategically place every bead. It just kind of told me what it wanted to be. Dragonflies are, I would say, my spirit insect. I had a beautiful friend. She was very involved with my studio and my artwork, and she was a silk artist. We went on an artistic trip to New York, and she was not well, and I didn't know she wasn't well. We were constantly inundated with dragonflies. They would sit on our canvas, they would walk us to the car, and so they just became very instrumental in our art and our lives. And so she passed on, but the dragonflies continued to live on. That is why I have a dragonfly on my ankle. I'm a C for car, and then for my friend Connie. I have a beautiful gallery. It's on the corner of 306 and Bell in South Russell, and we just opened up a new show, and it's called Beautiful Day. And it's got quite an element of what artists believe is beautiful to them. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4. Come see us.